Hey everyone, welcome back to Hey Nice Beard. Today we are interviewing Johnny Dingo. He is from the Salty Saints in Salt Lake City, Utah. Johnny, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you, man?
Doing pretty good. Gotta say, hey, nice beard.
Thank you. Recently shaved, so
So, what made you decide to shave it off?
I'd been wanting to restart my beard growth for a while now, and COVID kind of, you know, helped to encourage that, I guess.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm hoping to compete naturally in the future because I did a lot of damage over the years freestyling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes very little to damage your beard, and then you fill it full of hairspray and heat. It definitely does a number on it.
Yeah, exactly. And I had grown my last beard out for 8 years without trimming or shaving. So I felt like it was time to start over and feel like what it was like in the beginning to grow a beard, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of enjoying it. So
Have you hit that itchy point where you just like have to scratch it constantly?
yeah, I shaved April 20th. So that happened probably about a month ago. Like it was just super itchy and I was so sick of it. But now it's been about 3 months, so it's feeling pretty nice.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, yeah. I'm originally from Salt Lake City. I lived in Colorado for a few years. I was married to the Gooch for 12 years. We got a divorce last year. So if anyone doesn't know, um, but yeah, I've been part of the bearding community for about 6, 7 years since 2013. I'm the vice president of the Salty Saints Social Club and Facial Hair Society. We were going to host the Great American this year, but that got canceled. So, um, but yeah, I'm a woodshop teacher. I teach high school, 9th through 12th grade. I teach cabinetry and furniture design as well. So I'm pretty versed in how to construct things from scratch, build things. I consider myself an artist of some sort. So especially with my freestyling.
So how long have you been competing?
I think my first competition was July 2013. So I've been competing ever since that day. And I had about 9 months of growth. I competed against 27 guys and I took ninth. And I was in the big beard category, competing against Justin Borhauer. So, you know, I was pretty pleased with myself for placing ninth. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
So why don't you tell us about your creative process while you're doing a freestyle? How do you come up with your ideas?
Sure. I mean, I have a very curly beard. I don't know if you can see how curly it gets, but it tends to curl up on me quite a bit. So I try not to have a concept when I freestyle. I try to just like start with a couple segments of hair, spray them until they're kind of stiff, and then I kind of free form a design out of that. So it's very much a free form, freestyle. I think that's why I do well in a timed category like the 16-minute category is one of my favorites because I like a time limit, you know.
Hmm.
I don't usually give myself more than about 3 or 4 hours. I think at the world competition I gave myself 4 hours. So
So
yeah.
what other hobbies you said you are good at woodworking, but what other hobbies do you have besides bearding?
Anything and everything. I used to teach snowboarding. I was a snowboard instructor for 2 seasons. Um, I like to snowboard. I like to skateboard. I like to ride motorcycles. I have a Harley that I rode down here to Colorado on. Um, I like to play any kind of sport. I'm a soccer coach at the high school, so I like to play soccer. I played softball for the last 9 years. So anything that keeps me active, I'm into it. ultimate frisbee golf, like you name it. It gets me out of the house and interacting with nature, then I'm all about it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So, who are some of the most memorable people you've met in the bearding community?
oh wow. Obviously Justin Vorhauer has had a huge impact on my life because he was one of the first people I met at my first competition. Um, my president, of course, Greg Schoenwolf, he's always been an inspiration, especially when it comes to freestyling and giving me all his tips and tricks of the trade for free so I can, you know, kick his butt. He's pretty nice. Scott Metz is one of my favorites. Andrew Kloss, like these people have made huge impacts. Adam from your club, of course, and Tiffany, of course. Like they're very near and dear to my heart. The whole Portland Beardsman, Brian Jarrett, and Schweebs, of course. I'm wearing Papa Schweebs approves shirt right here.
I just interviewed him yesterday.
Nice, nice. So, yeah, I would say those are pretty impactful people in my life as far as bearding goes. Uh, of course, Brian Nelson, Arnie Bielefeld. You can't be in this realm without accrediting them for what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least for me. So, and then you, like, geez, you're becoming an inspiration to me.
I mean,
Like,
you've always been one for me. Like, I've always been like, I've looked at your styles and tried to figure out like how I can incorporate your technique into my freestyles, definitely.
right? Yeah, I mean, you're killing it now. So that's awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. When I saw that you shaved your beard, I was like, I still haven't beaten him in Austin yet. And then
Uh,
Kylie shaved off his beard, and I'm like, I haven't beaten him in Austin yet either.
that was pretty epic last time we were in Austin together. Like I enjoyed it. So
Yeah, that was a really good time. So,
yeah,
what's your favorite candy?
my favorite candy. I like Junior Mints. Gives you a little minty with the chocolate. You know, Sour Patch Kids, of course. I like anything tart or sour.
How about your favorite drink?
Uh, Beer of any sort. Whiskey, maybe. I don't know. Beer or
Okay, you're
other.
having one right now.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, it's like you're in Colorado. They have some of the best beer there.
Yeah, coming from Utah to Colorado and looking at the beer fridge is just mind blowing to see all the artisan beers and all these breweries that are local to Colorado that are selling their beers in stores. I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah. And went to Costco yesterday. They have alcoholic otter pops. Pick me up some of those for sure.
So, what's your biggest pet peeve?
I mean, I would say people who don't listen to facts and you're not able to communicate with them because they won't listen to reason. You know,
Hmm.
ignorance, I guess, is a pet peeve. It's a good way to put it. Ignorance.
All right, and this one's one of my personal favorite questions. What's your favorite cartoon of all time?
Oh man, Animaniacs is up there for sure. DuckTales. I mean, absolutely. I'm a product of the '80s, so
Have you seen any
yeah.
of the new DuckTales at all?
No, I didn't even know those existed.
They're not bad, actually. I was thoroughly surprised. I've watched everything that they have on Disney Plus for it,
Nice.
and Huey, Dewey, and Louie all have different voices in it, and so it's it's more geared towards teenagers than as DuckTales when we were kids was like geared towards like 5 to 10 year olds.
Right. Different demographic. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, what are some morals that you live by?
Um, you know, I believe in karma, and you get what you put out in the world. If you're a good person, then you'll get good things in return, you know. So I try to just, I guess the moral code I live by is like I like to help other people. I
Mm-hmm.
always am in the service of others, right? If you want to take it to the Bible or something, like if you were in the service of the least of these, you were in the service of me, like that kind of thing. So I give a lot of myself and my talents to all my friends and anyone who needs it, really.
So if you could have lunch with anyone from history,
Oh,
dead or alive, who would it be?
I would say, I mean, that's a hard one because like there's so many great minds through history that I'd want to talk to. But ultimately, I would think Tesla, Nikola Tesla, like he's one of the minds whose uh, inventions we're still proving to be accurate and of value in modern day. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to talk to him and, you know, see where he's at intellectually and, how do I get to his level? That'd be cool.
That was actually Scott Sikora's
Oh, for
answer as well. He
nice.
said Tesla. And I think Tesla would be such a good one. Like he had the idea of free, sustainable energy, like the light bulb, the Tesla coil, just all that stuff. It'd be so cool to pick his mind and find out which ideas were really his and what ideas he didn't put out to everybody.
Well, I'd like to see what he would come up with if he knew modern day technology and what we have implemented based on his inventions. Like, what now could you come up with that mind? That'd be cool.
Hmm. So, what's something you wish you could learn to be better at?
Um, maybe being more kind. Like, I wish I was a little nicer to, especially the people who are closest to me. I tend to be a little critical. So, trying to find that balance of like letting people be who they are and not
Hmm.
trying to change them or like do anything that like invoke my own viewpoints on them. Like everybody has validity and everybody has perspective. So and all of it's valid. So I'm just trying to, find that place in my heart to see everyone's perspective and see everyone's side and know that we all have value. We all have our reasoning. So
So, are you more of a morning person or a night owl?
uh depends on what we're talking about. Like if it's work related, I want to get it over with. So I'll wake up early and get something done. But if we're hanging out, partying, I'll stay up all night. So best of both worlds.
All right, what's an odd talent that you have?
Ooh, odd talent. Um, I can move my knuckles. Like, yeah,
Let's see
which
it.
is weird. You okay?
Or is it gonna hurt? If it's gonna hurt, like don't do it.
No, it won't hurt here. I don't know if you can see this, but
Oh yeah.
I can move all my knuckles like all around. Worthless trick.
All right, so I got a few would you rather questions.
Sure.
Would you rather be able to talk to land animals, animals that fly, or animals that live under the water?
Ooh, animals that live under the water for sure. Absolutely. I love underwater life, and there's so much unknown about what exists. So, yeah, I'd like to talk to animals that live under the water.
All right, would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to wait in line again?
Sorry, repeat that. Can you hear me?
It sounds like you're getting lower and lower in volume.
you.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can now.
Okay, yeah, it's back up to normal. All right,
Okay.
so would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to wait in line again?
Never have to wait in line again. Lines drive me crazy.
Let's say, would you rather spend the rest of your life on a sailboat as your home or an RV as your home?
Ooh, I've never been sailing, but I'm currently building an off-grid van. So I'm gonna have to say RV.
All right, would you rather give up all drinks except for water or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven?
Ooh. I would say water. I love drinking water and I like eating. So I'd give up any drink if I could still eat whatever the heck I wanted.
All right, and last question for you. Can you tell us a joke?
Oh, sure. Um, have you heard of this new restaurant? It's called Karma, right?
No, I haven't
Pretty
heard
cool.
of it.
Yeah, it's a good restaurant. There's no menu because you get what you deserve.
Ooh. All right, Johnny.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for doing this. I appreciate it.
Right
Thank
on, man.
taking
Thanks for
time out of your
having me.
vacation.
Yeah, no problem. Easy to do.
And you have a good one.
All right. See ya.
All right,
Peace.
later. All right, that was Johnny Dingo from the Salty Saints. Thanks again for watching. And if you have any questions, you could feel free to comment below, or if you have any suggestions for who you want to be interviewed. And so this week, I'm going to be starting a Whiskerina interview segment as well. So look out for that. And if you like what you see, like and subscribe below. Thanks for watching and have a good one.